Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, I'm having a little bit of trouble sleeping, and I'm reminded by when I was on vacation and I didn't really have to think about when to sleep and when to wake. I could set my own schedule. I was sleeping a lot better, actually. I can't sleep when there's pressure telling me to sleep. It is so weird. I don't have insomnia, and I first noticed I didn't have insomnia when I was in college. We'd have spring break, and I would sleep just fine. They were my own hours, obviously, but I would sleep just fine. I was 17 years old. I was living with my parents, going to college, and I wrecked my sleep schedule one spring break. And my mom was driving me to school, and when she went to pick me up, I had fallen asleep in the classroom. She had to go to the classroom to look for me, and she dragged me to my professor's office to apologize for falling asleep in his class. My mom is Taiwanese, has really good respect for authority, and so I went with my mom to the professor's office and apologized. But as soon as I finished the apology and I left the office, my next thought was, wait a minute, what did I just apologize for? This was the best week of sleep I ever got. How can you expect me to study differential equations when I'm not sleeping right? That's what I thought. I obviously didn't tell my mom, didn't tell my professor any of this, but that was what I was thinking. And long story short, I want you to pray for success with my art projects so that I can go back to sleeping on my own timetable because I do so well there. So I came out to Count Buddhas to help me go to sleep, but I realized I'm making a disaster of myself. Anyway, let's take a look at the slag pile I have over here. I accidentally, I couldn't even properly sort copper and zinc. I accidentally threw a bunch of copper pennies into the melt, and that's how sleep deprived and stressed I am. I can't sleep when I have something big tomorrow. Got an interview going on tomorrow, and just the pressure. Oh my god, I gotta sleep now. Makes it impossible to sleep. I don't care if I sleep or not. I'll have a good time tomorrow. Oh, I could fall asleep to that, right? That's why I need to hit it big with either the art projects or invest in the right metals or a combination of the two, right? Work with a metal that's going to go up and that I'm going to hit big with my art. I got to figure out the right way to safely work with thallium. Thallium is one of the most beautiful metals I've ever seen. It is so rare. We only mine 10 tons of it a year, and it's barely more expensive than silver. If only I could figure out how to. If only it weren't so poisonous, right? Um, of course, if it weren't poisonous, who knows if it would still be so cheap, right? That's the thing, right? This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.